Oh my god! And if you think I sound out of breath, that is not true. It's just that my pants are very tight. Mama! Oh. Yeah, Shugston, you should take your bike. You should take your bike into snow trails as well. Hello, ladies and cheeseburgers. Long time no cheeseburger, but here we are. We are in the winter forest and we have a lot of snow, which is pretty good because you might know that I love snow, and if you didn't know, now you know. So much knowledge already in the first seconds of the video. As you might have already figured out, Finland is a very wintry country. We have, well, this year the winter came early, so that is a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing for nature stuff. And if you are waiting for optic fiber internet getting installed to your home, early winter or full-on winter right on can be something that hinders the ability of the installation procedure going forward. And sometimes animals, if there is not enough snow early, they can get cold because they use snow to make their burrows. Is it called a burrow? Maybe it is. The bureau of snow home digging. I bet that's the thing. Today I am here to talk about something else than just a normal regular vlog because I'm here to talk about winter bike riding and how I prepare myself for a winter ride. So let's quit the talking and get to the business. Let's start from the head. Obviously, a beanie like this doesn't fit under your bicycle helmet. So, what to do and what to wear? My choice for medium winter weather for under helmet equipment is a skull cap. Either it is windproof or it is fleece lined. And sometimes you can find cross-country skiing hats that are actually both. And that is one of the tips that I would give if you are looking for some windproof outdoor exercising clothing. Look to cross-country skiing, because that is a sport that generates a lot of heat and sweat, at least for me. So their garments made for that sport are very well equipped also for my winter riding. If it's really cold, then I have also a merino wool. Is it baklava, balaclava or baklava? I know the other one is something to eat and the other one is something you put over your head. But that also covers your face and it covers your neck, because when you are in a foresty setting like this, there might be some snow incoming for your neck. So keeping your neck and head warm is really important. Also, tube scarves like these can be very handy if you want something thin but warming over your face or chin, because chin freezes very easily, and then you can occasionally lift it to cover your nose as well. So I would give these also thumbs up. So what about this trunk area here? What to wear here? Now I am wearing my snowboarding jacket, which is a bit insulated and has, well, it has like the warming layer underneath and a big hood. And this is something that I could also wear for my chiller, like fat bike or just chill bike ride, when I know that I won't be generating so much heat, so the speed isn't going to be much, or I will be using a lot of superpower on the bike. But for my basic winter rides, I use this outdoor adventure, I say adventure jacket, because it allows a bit more breathability, so that like the fabric breathes more, and there is windproof because I want to block the wind coming at me. Today is minus 13 Celsius, so you don't have to go fast and you already get the air, the wind coming to you is already pretty cold. The jacket also has a thin layer inside, so that will keep a bit of room inside the jacket, so there is room for the warm air, so it doesn't squeeze the warmth out of you. Under the jacket, my main thing is to layer up. And sometimes I can have like 4 layers of shirts depending on the weather. But at some point I will just lose few layers and put on the different jacket. I can also wear a woolly shirt under the jacket for a really good warming layer. So that way the jacket keeps the heat inside and the wool is really warm and very comfortable material to wear during winter. Layer materials that I like are technical merino wool and merino wool. I know merino wool is a really fashion thing right now, but I just like how the qualities of that material are, and they suit to my outdoor activities really well, so I'm gonna give like thumbs up for that. So for pants, I wear either thicker snowboarding pants or soft shell pants. Under the outer pants, I wear either thicker or thinner underlayer, like long chain or long johns, what do you call them? They can be either soft and fluffy material or they are technical merino wool. What about socks then? For socks, I wear knee-high wool socks and something under them, and that something is decided by, again, the temperature. So usually I don't wear cotton socks for bike rides.
Hello, it's Hindsight Sarpala here. While editing this I realized that I didn't explain the cotton sock situation. So if my feet get too warm and a moisture starts to build up inside the shoe, the sock will get wet and eventually feel a lot colder than what a dry keeping sock would feel like. So that is the explanation.
Under the pants, like below the pants. Shoes, obviously. And for shoes, I wear 510 High Impact Pro shoes. They are not exactly winter shoes, but I've winterized them. I have put this different insole in them, so they are two-sided. The underside is tinfoil and the upper side is wool. Again, wool. The point for that is that the tinfoil insulates the cold outside and the wool is warm against your toes. And when the warmer weather comes, I can switch out the woolly insoles and wear the normal insoles inside the shoe when I want. I also have the shoe half a size bigger than my summer shoe, just to give a bit more room for warm air and extra socks that are happening during winter. So far I've managed really well with these shoes, so I haven't had the need to search for actual So I've actually managed really well with these shoes for many years now, and I haven't had the need to search out for like proper winter shoe. But I know my circulation of blood to the extremities is pretty good, so I don't get so easily cold. And the last thing we haven't talked about yet are gloves. These are my absolutely favorite gloves called luukkulapanen. So it means there's like a luukku, like a lid for your fingers and a lid for your thumb. But these are not my bike riding gloves. No way, no way. I need to be able to take my index finger for the brake. So that is the reason why I cannot wear my beloved luukkulapanen to my bike rides. Instead, I have something else. Ooh, I found a secret trail. Ooh, not for humans. So for the glove situation, I have again few different style that I wear. I have these very warm, like proper winter gloves, which are padded and they have like sticky surface on the underhand, so you don't lose your grip even during winter time, and you can catch the brake lever very well. And I've chosen all my winter gloves so that I can put an extra layer underneath. And that extra layer doesn't have to be thick. Too thick layers would also hinder the ability to use all the gadgets and stuff that you have on the handlebars. Finger usability is a big factor for me. Either I have the thick padded winter gloves or I have these sealskin, I think the model was MTB Dragons. They are windproof and waterproof, and there is like a thin membrane between the layers of the glove, and that keeps all the unwanted things outside. And with these I can also fit a thin underglove if I want to. But keeping again the cold wind outside of the clothes is the main thing, and all the gloves that I wear are windproof. Like today there is basically no wind, so despite it being over -10 Celsius, this would actually be a pretty fun riding weather. But for me as a Finnish person, because we have a lot of winter in Finland, doing a lot of outdoor activities also during winter time helps you get acquainted with the weather, and you begin to understand what your needs are when it comes to winter outdoor activities, whether it be running, skiing, snowboarding or bike ride. So don't be sad if it doesn't work out the first time. Use it as a learning experience, and you will know next time what to do or what not to do. And I also do these little things when I go for a winter ride. I eat something warm before the ride, and if I can, I will bring a hot drink with me instead of just plain water. I will have like, I don't know what glögi is in English, but when it's Christmas coming like this season of the year, glögi warmed up and having that in a thermos with you, that is so good to have on a ride. Or some berry juice warmed up in the thermos. Those are some really good, helpful things that keep you like feeling warm inside, and that's pretty good. On the market there are also heated gloves, heated insole for shoes. There are these heat pads that you can put inside the glove or between the sock and the shoe, inside the shoe, that will keep your toes and fingers nice and toasty for a few hours. I haven't tried those yet, but let's see if I could give them a go this winter, because you change when you get older, and I'm older than last year or even yesterday, so I might have to figure out these bit of extra things to help me in the future. But as a conclusion, winter doesn't have to stop you from riding. It does require a bit more dedication to the getting ready and all of that jazz, but it is also so much fun. All the rocks, all the roots, they are gone when you have enough snow, so you just have like kilometers of snowy, fast fun. And you can actually practice to ride bits that you wouldn't be able to ride during summertime. So I get even more trails to ride during winter. Crossing watery places because they are frozen, that's doable during winter, so it kind of opens a new world. It also might feel expensive to get all the winter gear for riding, but I have bought most of my winter gear as second-hand stuff. For example, pants and jackets I find quite often in the local second-hand shops or flea markets. Of course, there are brands there that make gear specifically for winter riding, and if you are into that, you can also check those out. But I've found that flea market and second-hand deals have been a great source of suitable gear for me. These are my experiences and this is how I do it. You might do it completely differently and have completely different ideas, but that is the salt of things, and that is why I think that it's a learning experience for all of us. What suits you and what suits me. If you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching and see you next time. Take care and happy Christmas time. Hey hey!